Welcome back, my friends, to yet another episode, and today we're talking all about the inquiry process and why it's so important to not drop the ball on inquiries. And if you're new to this channel, welcome. My name is James Whitty. My wife Jess and I have been full-time wedding photographers for the past decade for myself and 15 years for my wife. We've photographed over 350 weddings worldwide, and now we get to chat with amazing creatives like yourself on YouTube and around the world, helping you thrive in business and life. And like I just said, as creative entrepreneurs, we're juggling a lot of things at once. We're wearing a lot of hats, but if you're gonna choose a few things not to drop, some things, if you want a thriving business, you just should not drop. One of those things is not responding to inquiries. That should not be happening. You should never drop that ball you're juggling of responding to inquiries. And I wanna show you how I respond to inquiries in less than 60 seconds every single time. And by no means am I saying be strapped to your email, like make sure you have your notifications constantly on your phone, emails firing every time you get an inquiry. In fact, I don't have notifications on my phone. I don't have email on my phone. The only two notifications I have is one is specific group chats I'm a part of for business and close friends of mine, and two, inquiries. That's it. And it's not even through email, it's through a software that I use that allows me to do it so efficiently that I actually respond to all of my inquiries in 60 seconds or less. It's that simple, and I want to show you how. It boils down to two things. One, having email templates ready to go. For all of my clients, they're all mostly coming through my website through the inquiry process. I get a ton of inquiries through social media, but we also send them and say, go ahead and fill out this form so everything's in one place. And on that form, I'll show you it in just a second. It's the basics of their name, their fiance's name, their email address, their wedding date, the basic things. So I'm getting the exact same information from every single inquiry. And sure, the venue's different, how they heard about us are different, but anything I can make step and repeat, copy and paste, it should be in a template. So I have an email template that auto-generates the second I get an inquiry that I can edit to make custom if I want to, but 99% of the words are already written, easy for me to fire away. So one is getting the templates made, you can make them yourself, and two is having a software that allows you to do that, that allows you to copy and paste seamlessly the template, send it to the client, auto-generates their name, it keeps their date and everything in order. And those are the two things I want to share with you today. Before we go any further, I'm gonna slide into my screen here. Rest at ease, you don't have to create this template. I'm sure you probably have a process or the words you say to inquiries. You probably have an email that you say most of the same things. If right now you don't have a template and you're just kind of recreating the wheel every time, go back to your favorite inquiry you've gotten and your favorite response you've sent, copy and paste that and start using that as the base. Or if you just want a clean slate, you want to know something that works for me, if you click the link below, I have 4 email templates for you for free, no strings attached. You can copy and paste them, obviously put your own name in there, you can use them as a base, you can copy them verbatim, and they are the exact inquiry responses that I send for my initial inquiry and my 3 follow-ups. If you haven't seen my follow-up video yet, I made a few days ago, you can hit that after this video and watch that because it talks about the importance of following up. So if you need templates, click that link below. I got email templates for you. The second thing is the software. There's a service that does this, and the number one service I've ever used, it's a CRM, which is a client relationship management, and that is Honeybook. Honeybook is the reason that I have everything in order. As a 7, I naturally lack structure. Honeybook is the structure to my clients and my business, so I know all the dates, I know all the contracts, I can send payments and all those things, and it is a vast, amazing software, and pretty soon I'm gonna do a whole week on that software and how to automate things in there. But today, I want to show you how to input your templates, and I want to show you how it's easy and seamless it is to respond to an inquiry in 60 seconds or less. In fact, as soon as I show you how to set everything up, I'm gonna send myself a fake inquiry. I'm gonna have Jess send an inquiry my way. I'm gonna show you exactly on my computer and on my phone how quick it is to send a customized inquiry response in 60 seconds or less. So let's jump into my screen here and keep going. All right, my friends, here we are inside Honeybook. This is the user interface that is the first thing you see once you sign in for Honeybook. And if you don't have Honeybook yet or a CRM and you're super interested, right below the email templates I'm giving you in the description here in this video is a offer that I have from Honeybook because I use them so often. I'm an ambassador for them. Like I said, I never recommend companies I don't directly work with. So there is an affiliate link down there for you that will give you 50% off your first year of using Honeybook. Highly recommend that. So if you're in this software and you're ready to make that jump into a CRM, into automating your emails, hit that link below, and this will all make sense because you'll be inside this user interface. You can use my emails. I'll show you how easy it is to respond to inquiries. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to scroll up here on the top. It says Home, Projects, Contacts, Tools. So you're going to hit that Tools tab, and if you see on the left it says Essentials, the first thing is Templates. But before we hit Templates, I just want to give you a very brief tutorial. It's super easy into implementing Honeybook's contact form into your website so that it has all the information as it auto-generates your email template. So just scroll over to Contact Form and click that, and it's going to open up this. They make it so easy. I have a Show It website, and you have a Squarespace website, WordPress, whatever it is, and you can customize this form here that you see. There's name, this is my personal one. There's name, fiance's name, email address, confirm email address, because there's nothing worse than someone sending you an inquiry and you getting a auto response saying that's not an email address back. Phone number, wedding date, venue. I ask how they heard about us. I ask how important photography is to them, and I ask them to write a little note. And in that little note and the venue, that's where I start to get those details if I want to completely customize this template, and I'll show you that in just a second. So what you're gonna do in here first is come to the contact form. You can type this in, I recommend this, or you can make it more simple if you want to. And then all you're gonna do is once you're done with that, you're gonna hit publish, and you're gonna hit copy code. And whatever website software you have, whether it's Squarespace, WordPress, or Honeybook, this is Honeybook, or Show It like I have, you're gonna go into that backend, you're gonna paste that code, and this form will end up on your website on any page you want so that it's directly linked to the emails we're about to send. It makes it so much easier. So that's step one. So since I already have my made, I'm gonna go back to the home page, and this is where the magic happens. If you go back to Tools, go to Templates. It's gonna open up all these templates. As you can see, I already have so many templates made, like dozens of them made. From any email I know I'm gonna send more than once, I turn into a template. But the first four is inquiry response, first follow-up, second follow-up, final follow-up. If you are brand new to this and you're ready to put your templates in here, you're gonna go to Create New. You're gonna scroll to the bottom where it says Emails. And that's gonna come up here. You're gonna change the title. I always label mine number 1, so it's the first email at the very top. So if you just put in 1 and then put in inquiry response. Mine turns into a copy because I already have that made. And then the title, what I put on my title is Wedding Photography with James and Jess. This is going to auto-generate anytime that template comes up, and you can always change it even when the template comes up, but this is what's going to say, hey, do you want to send this email to your new inquiry? I'm gonna show you how to do that. And then under here, if you go download those templates, just copy and paste it into here, or if you already have a template that you send, you can copy and paste that into here. And this is where it starts to get pretty fun. If you go up here, before you save it, go to Add Client Name, and what that's going to do is when they type in their name to that inquiry form, Honeybook knows and it saves it. So say I got an inquiry from a Jessica. It says her first name's Jessica, here's your email template, boom, right where this is, first client, first name, it comes up with her name, so I don't even have to type that in. Absolutely amazing. That's one of the most important parts about implementing Honeybook's inquiry form into your website. And then copy and paste the rest of your rest of your email, give your sign off, and it's going to save automatically. And that's how easy it is. I would repeat this process with all the templates I gave you, the inquiry right here, and then the follow-up, so that when you learn and later and it teaches you, hey, they haven't responded in 24 hours. Do you want to send your follow-up? Yes, I do. And you can set this up to automatically, even without you double checking, send this response to inquiries I like to double check just in case I'm booked on the date or it's a venue. Maybe I have a wedding the day before, and if I am available but it's in a different state, I'm not available. So I just like to double check. It takes 60 seconds. So now that you have your email template set up, I'm going to show you. I'm going to have Jess send me an inquiry, and I'm going to show you, one, on the desktop here, how easy it is to respond, and two, how much easier it is to respond on your phone just by getting that notification. So I'm going to pull in to the notification where I get an inquiry. So here we are back in the user interface of Honeybook, and as you can see on the top right corner on the notifications, there is a little 1, which means that's the inquiry. That's the inquiry that we just sent to ourselves. This is what it's going to look like when you have an inquiry that sends in. So if you click on that, it's going to say new inquiry from John, and you're going to click into it. And as you can see, this is what it looks like. You can have a library of photos that are up here. And so if I recognize the venue, or maybe they were at a different person's wedding that they're from, I'll just swap that out just to dig in a little bit more of that familiarity. And this is what it looks like. Right here, it's Daisha and Johnny's project, the title name, it's the date, and it's the venue right here. And as you can see, it was John who sent in this inquiry, John, fake John. And then if you scroll down, this is what the inquiry looks like. It's literally verbatim the form with their answer. So their name, the fiance's name, their email addresses, their phone number, the date, all those details. And one of the important ones is, how did you hear about us? Instagram. The other one is, tell us something about yourself. A lot of the times it'll say, how'd you hear about us? And they'll say, I was a bridesmaid in this wedding. And that's when you want to customize it a little bit more. And this is how easy it is to send a response. You're right here, and that's it. You have the inquiry. You go up here to hit reply. You click. You go down to the bottom right that says templates. You hit number 1, your inquiry response form. Bam, and it auto generates this entire email, the entire template. It says, hello, John, puts in their name, and goes start to finish. All you have to do from that point is hit send, and you've responded to the inquiry. Even teaching you, it's probably took less than 60 seconds as I'm literally stepping through each thing, because there's 2 steps. Auto-generate the email, press send. In the other case, if you want to take it from 30 seconds to the full 60 seconds, right here it says, you both sound so wonderful and we cannot wait to meet you both. What I would do is, if they said we met you at so-and-so's wedding, I'd be like, oh, awesome, so we know them. I would say, it is so good to hear from you. That wedding was amazing. We cannot wait to see you again. Something like that. Or if it's a venue you love, be like, oh my gosh, I love the El Encanto, I love the Four Seasons. Who doesn't love the Four Seasons? But any other little hooks you can throw in there, it's basically one extra sentence, and you press send. That's how easy it is. And you press send, it'll send it over to them, and that's it right there. That's how easy it is to respond to an inquiry. Now I want to show you, I'm going to swap into the full screen view here and screen share my phone next to me so you can see how easy it is to get a response from your phone. And I'm going to put on a little timer and show you how easy it is. So I'm going to send myself another inquiry from another fake couple, and we're going to respond to that one on the app in our phone. Honeybook has an app. That's what makes it so easy to give notifications. So now here we are in my phone, and I'm going to hit send on this inquiry. And just like that, the notification comes up. All you have to do is click that inquiry. It's going to bring up this notification that is the inquiry response, says the date, the venue, everything you saw on your inquiry form they saw and filled out, you get to see right here. The best part about the app is it says your schedule for October 12th, we think you're free. It would tell you if you were already booked so you can move forward accordingly, but we are free, so all you have to do is hit send email, and it's going to actually generate that first inquiry email in your list. And if you have more you want to send, just go to templates at the top, hit that inquiry response, and just like that, you're done. All you have to do is hit send, and say you want to customize it a little bit, like they're getting married to the Four Seasons. We just say, you both sound wonderful, we cannot wait to meet you both. We love the Four Seasons. And then hit send. And just like that, within a matter of under 60 seconds, I sent an inquiry just like that. So that being said, by no means am I saying be strapped to your phone or to your email and always be looking for notifications. But at any minute of the day, of course, if you're working or you have your phone with you, that chimes up. All you have to do is hit 2 buttons and you got the inquiry sent. That's amazing. You can also have it set up to where you don't even have to give it permission. If you're available, you can have it just auto send an inquiry response. I personally like taking a look at the inquiry before I send a response so I can customize it a little bit more. But if you just wanted to be completely hands off, you can have an inquiry response firing automatically with all your information without even having to touch it. And that, my friends, right there is how I respond to inquiries in under 60 seconds every single time. I hope you can take this. I hope you can benefit from it. I hope you can start serving your clients better for it. Because sometimes, we like to think that we're the only inquiry they're sending out that day. But realistically, if they follow us and a few other photographers, or maybe the venue gave them a handful of photographers to check out, they're probably sending 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 inquiries right there. And if your systems are set up that you can respond within 60 seconds, even under 15 minutes, a lot of the times you win just because you got a hold of them first. I've had it before where they send inquiries and by the time I respond, get on a call with them and book them, they told me the other photographers haven't even responded yet. And because it's that easy, it's no burden to me, it's actually a joy. I love getting a notification because I know it's either one of my best friends or someone I do business with, or it's an inquiry, and I know I can respond just like that and generate that business. So I hope you can use Honeybook. I hope you can use those email templates to start serving your clients better, to start booking more weddings and clients, and do it in a way that's seamless and easy. Please go take these. Remember, hit those links below. If you like this video, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and I will see you in the very next episode.